What's going on, everybody? I learned something, and every time I like to learn something, or every time I do learn something, I like to share it. And this applies to every person that could possibly be watching this Facebook Live, particularly if you're in sales or if you want to be really successful in life. So they say that the people who are most used to rejection, the thing that people hate the most, people despise the most, actually become the most successful, monumental, world-changing people in life. Abraham Lincoln was rejected, was killed. Martin Luther King was rejected, was killed. Jesus was rejected and killed. Buddha, by many people today, is rejected. So many people, the presidents, they're all rejected, but they're great. Doesn't matter. The people who actually get used to the most rejection are the most successful. Why? Because rejection is simply ignorance. It's a rejection of what you don't know. So how does this apply to you? If you're not afraid of rejection, you'll submit yourself for that six-figure job, or you'll go talk to that really good-looking girl, or if you're a girl, you'll put yourself in front of the, really sharp, successful guy that you want to go on a date with, whatever it may be. If you are not afraid of rejection, you will go try out for the football team. You will, if you're a motocross person, you'll jump that big jump or whatever. But because you're not afraid, you're not attached to the result. And it was so funny today. I was making a business call and I just got a really negative response. I was doing somebody a favor and calling one of his clients for him, a potential client, and I just got a really negative response. And, I just thought about it and I said, man, I remember when I used to get rejected and it would just hit me so hard and I'd be down for the count. I'd be down for like an hour or a day or whatever. And now I'm just like, sorry, bro. It's all good, And wouldn't we all love to enjoy and love ourselves so much that no matter what another person thinks, it doesn't phase our personal reflection of how we see ourselves? So get used to that. Get used to accepting yourself. Get used to people's rejection. In fact, seek it out, because if you seek out people's rejection, you're going to get used to it. And hold your own belief and confidence all the way up. That's what I'm talking about, all the way up. I think, Michael Jordan was rejected from the high school basketball team. Oprah was told, you'll never work on TV. You're not talented. You don't have the right voice. We can talk about person after person after person who was told, yeah, you'll never do anything. That's never going to work for you. In fact, when I started my business, my own dad, who is like uber successful, said, Jacob, you got scammed. You got ripped off. That's not going to work for you. And the difference between the person who makes it to the top, of their mountain and succeeds in life, and the person who doesn't, is the person who does never stops. They never slow down. They just keep moving, right? And if life hits you real hard and you got to sit down for a couple moments, that's great. Do it. But get back up. Don't ever stop. You have to get back up every single time or you're going to be a quitter. You're always 3 feet from gold. So with that said, I wanted to make a really short video just describing, how you're going to be a great person in life if you actually want to be. Maybe you don't want to be. But I'll tell you, the greater you are, generally, the more you can contain for an incredible life. The more peace, the more joy, the more love, the more gratitude, and the more material possessions, the more places you can see, the more, the higher quality people you can attract into your life. Why? Because you're not dependent on what other people say or do or think. Cody, you're the man. I appreciate your comments. I wish all you guys would comment and tell me what you're getting or how this is affecting you, or a story about how you overcame somebody rejecting you or something like that. I mean, nobody's rejection of me personally could ever faze me that much. My business partner, Mr. Holton Bugs, was rejected heavily for 7 years before he saw any ounce of success at all. So many people quit on their dreams way too soon before they realize what potential that they have. And when I got started in business and in life, I was 18. I had nothing going for me. I had no money. I had no skill set. The only difference is that I just never quit. I just kept on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving consistently and persistently, right? See, the more repetitions you put in, the more times you take that rejection, the more times people tell you no, and you get back up, the stronger your resilience becomes, the thicker your skin gets, right? I got 2 layers on today. No cold is getting to me, even though it's really beautiful outside, right? You thicken your skin, and eventually nothing anybody does is going to affect you. Wouldn't you love to absolutely love yourself and accept yourself so much that nobody's opinion fazed you whatsoever? So if you look at the hard times in your life, the things that have knocked you down, as long as you got back up, you're a winner. You defeated that situation. Never turned down. Let's call that turn down for what? I love that comment. So I'm going to close it out here, guys. If you have any more comments, any specific questions, feel free to shoot those on. This was just an inspiration that popped right into my mind right here, right now, while I'm looking this absolutely beautiful lake, enjoying a beauty. And, you know, it's just about creating the life of your dreams. That's really all life is about. And one of those things, one of the most important things I can give you, is freedom from people and what they think. And do I today still get, afraid of what people think? Absolutely. I'm only a human being, We all have an ego that thinks, oh no, what if I'm not accepted? What if people abandon me? But we all also have a soul that is perfect and just says, you know what? No matter what anybody thinks of me, no matter what anybody says of me, I still love me and God still loves me. And nothing can separate me from God, and nothing's going to stop me from doing anything I want to do as long as I choose it, right? Repetition is the mother of all skills, right? So accept yourself, appreciate yourself, honor other people for where they are. If they don't like you, if they don't appreciate you, if they don't like your message, then just like me today, when somebody was not as polite as I would have liked today, I didn't judge them. I just said, you must be having a bad day. You must be stressed. That's all good. I'm glad that I have a life where I have very little stress. If I get stressed, I have the ability to take a vacation. So do the same for yourself. If you can't take a vacation, take a daycation. Take a daycation, right? And go out there today and understand that you're the greatest. Nobody's like you. And life is yours. Life is all that you want it to be. So I've appreciated your viewingship. Share this with somebody that you might think needs to hear it, because we all need to appreciate ourselves a little bit more. We're a perfect version of us, and we just need somebody to believe in us. The greatest people in life are willing to take the most rejection, not take it personally, and love the people that are doing the rejecting. Because at the end of the day, if you're a great person, you have a great message, you're being nice, and people don't receive your message, they just don't know what they're missing. They don't know what they're missing. They don't know how great you are, right? Martin Luther King changed the world. Abraham Lincoln changed the world. Michael Jordan, Oprah changed the world. But here's the thing. They didn't let other people's opinions stop them. They didn't quit. They didn't slow down. They didn't turn down for what? They just kept on moving, right? So ask yourself, what is my quitability rating? For most people, the first sign of adversity, the first sign of defeat, the first time of fear, they're like, oh no, I can't do that, I'm done, right? Oh no, I'm out. But what is yours? Can you keep on going? Can you keep on moving? Can you keep on pushing, even when it doesn't look like things are going to happen? Because you're always 3 feet from gold. Always 3 feet from gold. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, get the book, 3 Feet from Gold by Napoleon Hill. you're always 3 feet away from your gold. How do you stop yourself from quitting on your dreams when it gets hard? You surround yourself with people that are chasing their dreams. You get around excited people. You listen to good things. You feed your mind with things that are great, things that are uplifting, things that are positive. Watch some Joel Osteen. You know, I do that every Sunday and I feel amazing. You know, get in your car and sing a song. I don't know. Lift your vibration. Don't be down in the dumps. The longer you stay in the dumps, the more you're going to feel like dump. Literally. You don't want to feel like that. You want to get back up, dust yourself off, forgive the person that might have rejected you, and just say, well, too bad. They don't know what they don't know. I've got a mission. I've got a message. I'm going to change the world. And that's me. That's what I'm going to do. Hey, Wendy. Nice to see you on here. Any final comments, questions, whatever? Because we're here right now talking about the people that are most willing and appreciative of being rejected, how are the most successful people on the planet at the end of the day, as long as you do not quit. And when you face enough rejection, get enough success, have enough abundance, you can spend every single day doing this, which you can't really see right now, but every single day, positive vibes only, every single day, because I've laid the groundwork. This is what I get to do. So what do you want to do? Go for no, right? Some people say, get a piece of paper out and write 100 no's on that sheet of paper. And go for them. See how fast you can get it done, right? And as soon as you get those done, you've won. You did it. And you're going to be a lot less sensitive to people's opinions of you. The best thing you could do for yourself is free yourself from everybody's opinions of you and what they think, because that's only their perception. They're not God. They're not perfect. You know, they just have an opinion, just like anybody else. And the less you judge people, the less you're going to be judged. The more you accept yourself, generally the more people are going to accept you. You know, it's very rare with what I do that I get hit hard and rejected big time. Why? Because there's just not any rejection in me. I completely accept myself. And those parts that I don't accept myself, I'm working on. You know? So, the more you accept yourself, the more you're going to be accepted. Right? The less you reject other people, the less you're going to be rejected. Right? And I'm not saying don't say no to things politely, but never be the person that is harsh towards somebody else and their dreams and goals. Really successful people, really successful people are always appreciative of opportunity, and they're always appreciative for people's thoughts about them, right? Go big or go home. Cody, you're totally right, man. I want to catch up with you too, man. I want to hear how you're doing. You definitely don't care what anybody thinks. And by don't care what anybody thinks, I don't mean be spiteful and be vindictive and be narcissistic about, oh, well, look, you know, this is me, you know, I'm amazing, and they don't know what they're losing out on, and oh, look at that golden glow, beautiful. Oh, they don't know what they're losing out on, you know, they're just a big old cranky person. Well, you know, then you're just as bad as them, because you're just getting all stuck in your ego, and you're sitting there, you know, ruffling up your own feathers, when in reality, you could have just said, you know, I'm sorry about that person. You know what? I wish they would have a better day. I'm going to go make somebody else's day. Big deal. So, instead, what I chose to do was jump on this Facebook Live right now and give you guys a little bit of perspective on rejection, because it's a very positive thing. We are a work in progress, Debbie. As long as we work every single day on accepting ourselves, we'll be literally a picture of acceptance. Will be a picture of appreciation. And people will mirror that right back to us. Anytime we have an encounter with a person, they're a mirror for something that's going on inside of us, consciously or subconsciously. And if we look at them and we judge them, we bring out the same judgment in ourselves and in our reality. You know what I'm saying? So this is way deeper than just getting used to rejection. This is about being happy and appreciating everything that you have. But we're not going to go into that on this Facebook Live because we're talking about rejection here. In reality, the rejection itself is not even as bad as the fear. So if you ever find that fear, just look right at it, observe it, feel it, and just acknowledge it. Just say, oh, I see you there. Big deal, you know? Like like in a haunted house, if you're going through a haunted house and the boogeyman jumps out, you were more afraid of the boogeyman jumping out than you were actually after it was over. After it was over, you're like, whew, oh, thank God. But while you were waiting, it was anticipation. It was scary, but it didn't kill you, right? It scared something out of you, scared the fear out of you or whatever. So, guys, I hope you took a lot of really valuable stuff out of this. As I mentioned, if you know somebody who needs to be lifted up, share this with them, message this to them, whatever. This is not for you to appreciate me. This is not for you to join my business. This is not for you to buy anything from me. This is for you to become your best, appreciate your life, win big in whatever you do, and go out there and impact the world in an absolutely massive way. And guess what? I jumped on this Facebook Live. Some of you could have potentially rejected the message, but that's okay. When you don't care what other people think, you're free, and you're free to live your life and do what you want to do, guys. And the faster you can get used to that, the faster you can accept that and truly come from a place of love for other people, the more they're going to turn around their rejection, accept you, and actually appreciate you and partner you. Thank you so much, Cody. I am so happy you appreciate the good words and good vibes. You're doing the exact same thing, my man, always putting out good vibes. What you put out will come right back to you. So put out good things. Don't reject people for rejecting you. Get used to it. Choose exactly what you want to do in life. If you want to be rich, just change the world. I mean, good God. If you want to go out there and have anything you want, impact people's lives in a big way possible, you don't need a PayPal account attached to your impact. It will come greater than you could ever possibly imagine. I've focused so much on just impacting people and not necessarily the money, but last month I was able to donate on the first of the month the average American income. And at 18 years old, I didn't even have $1,000 in my bank account. So what does that say? Focus on impacting people. It will come. The money will come. But guess what? If you don't stop, if you don't slow down, if you don't quit, maybe you're a performer and you perform for a living, right? If you perform for a living, put your best into that. Put a smile on somebody's face. You know, if you're a mechanic, do your very best. Do your job well. You know, if you're a checker at a grocery store, smile. Be different. Don't be cranky. Don't be, be a good at whatever you do, and you will get promoted. If you're a doctor, doctorate up, baby. Continue your education. Provide good service. Provide good products. Do Facebook Lives. Give people information. You know, if you're a mom, love your kids. Be the best mom you can possibly be. If you're a father, same thing. You know, be a provider. Don't be not providing. Provide. Do what you need to do. Spend time with your family. And just do it. That's all. Just do it. Nobody's opinion is going to affect you enough to stop you from reaching your goals. Your goals and your success in your life is between you and God. That's it. If you choose what you want and you go ahead and do it, you are the creator. You're the one who makes it happen. Guys, it will be yours. So that's all I have to say, guys, for real this time. Have a beautiful night. God bless.